Sarah, your favorite arm wrestler is it Heidi Anderson? Because
No.
you talk
my
about
favorite,
her.
Yes, I talk about because I just admire her, like she's the reason I started arm wrestling. She have a movie in Sweden, and I watched that when I was 14 years old, and I was like, oh my God, I want to be like her, So like that's just, she was my idol, But then I don't think she arm wrestled very beautiful or anything. She's incredibly strong, and her mindset is what I admire like that. But as far as beautiful arm wrestling that I can just watch all the time is Makela, just her hand control. I love that, So she's my favorite. Yes.
You made the top about top 5. Engin, what's your thoughts about this? Maybe you should we should add some girl from middle 90s or end of 90s like Vika Gabakova.
I was talking about the people around this time.
Who are still active, or
when you talk like that, I think there is Dot Jones. Maybe she had potential to beat all of them. I don't know. Yeah, I think she was very strong.
What about Gabakova?
Gabakova was also a powerful woman, yeah. There was also Turshinkaya, but I don't know her. Yes. I don't remember her first name. Do you remember from Russia?
Yes, maybe Natalia or...
maybe, yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea.
Not even Dot Jones,
No, I can't.
You don't know that. You don't know Dot Jones? Dot Jones is, I don't know how tall she was an actor from Hollywood. But just check it. Just check it. She is, I mean, very big. I just check how tall she is, because I have never seen in person, but I have seen her pictures. Usually, even the guys look small around her, or maybe she was with small guys around. I don't know. You find?
Yeah. Sarah, right now you are in USA, in Florida. In USA, who are your most serious opponents? What you see? Who can give you some even fight in USA? Do you see someone from women arm wrestlers?
No.
Not really.
To be honest.
Why would she lie?
No.
But
and you're not happy about it. You're not happy about it.
No, but I compete with the men. Like in 2 weeks, I'm gonna compete 75 kilo men. So that'll be fun.
Well, with left arm, right?
Yes.
Yes, right arm. No, too early here for the right arm.
Yes.
And when was the last time you pulled against Fia or Malin?
Practice 6 months ago, or around Christmas time. Yeah. Very strong. Obviously I couldn't pull. I had surgery with my right arm, but left arm we pulled. It's great. But with
right
both
arm
arms, yes, very. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a couple of years since we actually had a training healthy, like 2 or 3 years ago, I would say. So I don't know. I just know that if I'm heavier, like now I'm 80 kilo, I'm not gonna let anybody that's lighter than me beat me. That suck. So if I ever were to have a super match with a champion in the lower weight classes, I'd be terrible if they beat me. So that makes me motivated, because I think there might be there's gonna be matches like that maybe soon. Who knows? But that keeps me motivated, that I just need to be.
I think there are some information that you want to keep to yourself, because it looks like you are expecting something.
No.
Okay.
I haven't heard nothing. There was only
because
talk
you are
about
saying that something is motivating you, so I thought that you heard something.
No, I have a target. You know who my target is. But I don't know if that's gonna happen this year. But maybe one day. Soon. But I'll be so damn ready.
Yeah. If WAF 2020 will happen, is there a chance we will see you there?
Well, I'm banned because I went to Slutty.
Ah.
You know, but
If you were not, would you go?
where is it gonna be? Yes.
Georgia.
I love Georgia. Yes, I
Yeah.
would love to go. I would love
Janis,
to go
do you
if they
realize?
let me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you realize that,
Is there anything you can do for
Georgians are
me?
coming, the girls, coming, more girls in 55 kilo. There was second and third, I think, from Georgia. I think more of Georgian girls are getting involved and they are very successful. That's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that there is one they have in 80 kilo that, they are so sure that they would crush Sarah, but I'm not going to say it for now. I will keep it secret. I'm just joking.
Georgian girls.
There was
there is very good girl from Georgia. She pulled with Fia many times in the same class, and always
she in the final with Gabi last year.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
they are coming. They are coming.
Yeah, so there is good Georgian girl.
Yes.
When you talk about Georgia, you always say anything is possible. You say Georgia, if the man has the genetics, you are sure that, I was always wondering why, like Georgians never bring women arm wrestlers, and now they are bringing, and I kind of have a feeling that after a few years, we will see a lot of Georgians in every category, for the medal.
Yeah.
I
don't know which medal, but a lot of we will see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's same with Kazakhstan as well. 10 years ago, there was almost, I think, no women arm wrestling in Kazakhstan. But right now, we are seeing that women arm wrestling in Kazakhstan is growing, and every year there are strong girls in almost every weight class. So I think quite similar in Georgia, we will see.
Amazing.
I have a question about your match with Gabi in WL. Did you expect her to be that good on that day, or what?
Of course. Oh my god! Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I knew how high level she is. She's been dominating the sport. In her weight class, and like since we pulled in 2013, and she very easily beat me in 2013. In 2012, the year before, I beat her. But that just goes to show when you have a loss, something happens. You need revenge. If you're, you have a target, and I was her target, and
you got injured on first round.
Yeah.
First round, you got injured.
We slipped. Yeah, and then we went to strap, and we were in here, and I just heard and felt, like fabric, like a shirt pull apart, but I didn't feel any pain at the time because adrenaline, but I knew that something is off, and I went to the corner and to my people, and I was like, something happened to my chest. I think I tore my chest. You say, go top rope. Okay. So we go again, and
what does it change if you have such injury?
But it's frustrating because your head wants, but your body don't respond. It was off,
Yeah.
But and I knew I knew it was over. I haven't watched the match or anything. I probably never will, but I remember that I just felt I was defeated right away. I knew it, But then it was weird because I didn't have any pain at first. I don't know if you ever tore something. It's weird, really. In no pain until way later. Then you can't breathe from pain.
I will ask you something, Sarah. When you lose the first round, you get injured. Did you go into the position that you planned to go, or she took you there?
Okay, great question. Okay, so with the strap, I had the buckle, so I already felt, and also the WAL setup is not very nice if you're used to WAF, because they put first down and then they hold you there for a second, so you can't get your grip. You just need to train to not have a good grip in WAL, But I had the buckle, and I know that I'm probably not gonna be able to pull back so much. You know, you have a hard time pronating with the buckle. So I was just, I'm gonna go inside, and that's when it happened. She was stronger. She pulled me out, and that's when.
Okay, my main question is that you went to inside, you said, and then you lost. Like, how did you feel? Like, of course you didn't watch the match, but do you feel, because I mean it is a bad day for you, and sometimes you know you don't remember the things clearly. You understand? But do you remember that? Like, did you feel like if you didn't get injured, and then second time trying to go out without being injured, like, did you feel that you could have chance, or on that day no matter what you tried there was no chance? But or is it like you can never know without trying? How is your answer for this?
No, I don't think I would have beaten her. You know, her hand was stronger than mine too. You know, her fingers incredibly strong.
Nothing would
I didn't
change
have much,
even if you didn't get injured.
Yeah, no, she would come out as the winner. Obviously, I would much rather come out on the match injury free and just have lost, But no, I don't think that it changed anything. I think she would have come out, she would have won the match. But it's okay, I mean,
another question. Another question. Like, you said that right now you cannot go really side. You're inside. You are becoming a great top roller. Is it something that you have to do for now, or do you think that that will come back someday? When the time is ready.
Oh yeah. I will eventually be able to go full force, but I just need to season the joints and everything.
Yeah. So you are not hopeless about it.
Slowly. No.
Okay.
Oh my God,
okay.
no.
That will follow. No. Another question will follow this. Another question. So you met her, like you had a long time off from arm wrestling, yeah? And then you come back and looked like she was your first serious challenge. And
yes,
to me it was early, but of course you would know better. But like, do you feel in your mind and heart, you feel that, someday when you're ready with the right arm, like, do you have a goal to meet her again with right arm? And do you see yourself having a chance with better preparation to beat her?
Absolutely. I will.
Okay.
Unless she leaves the sport, I will. We will meet again, and I will. She'll never beat me again. I'm telling you this.
So this is what I wanted to hear. Yeah. So you are not like, I can't beat her. I can't beat her. There is no psychology
no.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
good.
No.
Okay. We found another crack. We find, Janis. Yeah. Good.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a champion's mindset. That's how it should be.
Yes. Because she also get injured there, but she has a psychology that, she's not gonna. Hey, if she retires and you cannot pull her, call me. I know how to provocate people. Ask anything. Yeah, just call me. I will have an interview with Gabriela, and I will just say, hey, Gabriela, I will ask you a question, Gabriela, but just don't get me wrong, don't get offended. But did you retire because Sarah was going to beat you? And then
Engin,
yes. I don't know if I can tell this, but what Janis told me yesterday in training, your provocations work. They work like magic. Janis is like, Raymond, if nothing happens this year, I'm going to go to Worlds.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Because people likes me or not. Like, half of the people likes me, half of the people doesn't like me. But even they like me or they don't like me, they take my opinion, seriously. They respect, you understand? So I get in their mind a little bit, you understand? So if Engin is saying this, you understand? Like, even like I did the reverse psychology with the like with Janis, I am doing, you can do it, you understand? But with Arsen, I am telling him, you cannot do it, you understand? So yeah. So it's different for every person, Yeah.
That's a great one.
Sarah, I would ask you, like, where you see or how you see arm wrestling after 5 years, 10 years? What will happen in sport? What's your opinion about sport generally?
Now with the corona and everything you refer to, or what?
No.
Generally talking about professional arm wrestling, amateur arm wrestling,
how arm wrestling will
Olympics.
grow? Is it going more mainstream? Is it like super match format, or what's future of arm wrestling? How you see it?
Yeah. Well, I hope that we can figure out a way to be one federation again instead of two, because this sucks. Oh my God, it sucks, really. Oh my God, I can't think of a shittier situation, really. So stupid. So that is what I'm hoping for, that we can somehow agree on that. But yes, I think, I mean, from when I started 14 years ago and now, and you know, Engin, Janis, like you guys know, because you've been in for so long, you've seen where with every year it developed, we get so many people to the sport and more people know it's an actual sport now. So of course we're going to have more competitors and it's going to be more televised and things like that. I'm just hoping for the one federation, really. You know, we're too small of a sport to divide us. Like, what is this? It's no money in it. You know, like, what is this, really? So stupid.
Not only because of this, but it's just because we are like family, you know. Like whenever I look at a guy, I see an arm wrestler. I don't see a wild guy. I don't see a pal guy. I don't see a WAF guy. I don't see IFA guy. I see arm wrestler. Whenever I look at it, I see someone holding the pack and trying to beat the guy this way, that way, as we do. I know the guy that is in the gym doing the same things that we are doing. I cannot look at him with different eyes because he's pulling somewhere else. So we were like a family. And now, like, as you said, you know the name of the program? Neutral ground. It means that we do anything, you know, with the IFA guy or PAL guy or WAL guy or WAF guy. We don't see them, you know. We see arm wrestler. And I want to see, like, can you imagine there are many arm wrestlers that I have been seeing around for years, and from now on, most likely I will never see them again. Why? Because they cannot pull here, I cannot pull there, or this and that. Why? Okay, whatever. We better not go into politics.
No, but the rules is stupid. Somebody said, my friend said to me, I'm not going to say any names, but she said, I cannot pull in the World Championship because I have a contract with this organization. Asked, how much are you getting paid a month? You know, what is holding you back? What is being, you know, what are you getting for taking your freedom away? Like, arm wrestling is not, it's not $1 million contract we're talking about that you have to represent. Like, it's arm wrestling.
Okay, you didn't say the name. You didn't say the name, but, you know, I can imagine only one girl that is having contract, you know, that's successful. It must be one of your opponents, you know. But okay, I'm not gonna say. Who else can be? You know, there is no PAL contracted. There is no WAF contracted. There's probably the one that is contracted, the most successful woman, you know, in the world. You know. Okay, but you didn't say the name. Okay. And the one that always goes to WAF, you know. Yeah, Detective Engin, you are meeting, you know. Engin, Detective Terzi. Anyways, I heard that the wars in Georgia will be on Eurosport. This is what I heard. This is what I heard. You know, I'm not gonna say the name, say the name, but you cannot figure out, Sarah, as I did to yours.
Very nice, Engin. Oh my God. Okay, guess. Try
to find. I mean, you can do it. Anyways, ask question, Janis.
Yeah, ask question. It's a little bit off topic. No, not really off topic. We talked before, but about injury. You had subscapularis tendon tear. It was a full tear. It was partial tear.
100% torn.
100%.
Yes, and the bicep tendon was shattered. Because he said, because we kept pulling for so many matches, he said when he cut me open and looked, the tendon for the bicep was out of the grove and just, it was nothing. So he had to put several, what do we call it, anchors and go underneath and just tie it. Yeah. So it's tight, you know. I had a lot of stretching, a lot of rehab to try to get it symmetry, like look okay. But my lat and everything is just, it's very tight on this side. If you compare, I don't know if you see, but it's getting better. I'm working on it, but it's he had to go around and really anchor it, like
But it's tight also because it's usually weaker. Like body try to self-saving reaction. It's more safe if it's tighter, and it comes from brain. It's central system. It will get more movable, more mobile when it be stronger as well. More stability. It's always like stability and mobility. And if you will get more stability and strength in shoulder, also you will get more mobility. That's only with time. That's with time. But if you will have a good regime of rehabilitation, it will come back for sure.
Anyone who is training with Janis is very lucky, because he is not only great about arm wrestling, he is great about these things too, you know. And we all need these things, you know.
That's important.
Healthy.
It's very important. It's very often you can't get stronger if you are not healthy. Body is smart. Your body is smart, and if there is some risk of getting injury, of pain, it's just blocking. It's blocking. So health is always first, and then you can get stronger. That's classic system of body self saving process.
I think that we couldn't get really answer about Janis's question. Like, do you see, like, you know, he said that, you know, future with super matches or tournaments? What do you think? I think that Janis, I will just quickly say mine, but you cannot have super match in the World Championships. That format, I mean, you cannot run the World Championship. I think it would be too long, you know. Yeah. So I think that amateur arm wrestling will go with the tournament style, but about the professional, I don't know. What do you think about Sarah?
I don't think it's going to change. I think it's going to be super matches to determine, okay, what's going on between these two. I think that's not going to change in 5 years if we're going back to that question. I think it's going to be the same like it's been. I hope it stays the same because it's two different formats and it's nice to have both, really. I think so.
To see many top guys in one event, right? In the same class.
Yeah.
Trevor has a great idea that, you know, without the weight limit, putting all the guys in one class, and then everyone is pulling with the guy who is closest to his weight, and then a single elimination. The guy is getting, and then as far as I realize, you know, like you will have 175 kilo guy, 185 kilo guy, 100 kilo guy, and then one super heavyweight. And then still, if the 75 kilo guy is better than 85 kilo guy, he has chance to the final with the guy that will come from the supers, you know. Yeah. And it's possible to beat. We have seen, you know, if like Pushkar and Denis killed each other, and then Arsen beat
on the
Denis.
first match.
Arsen beat Denis, and then Haji beat Pushkar there, you know. So but I
because
thought
it's always going to be heaviest, strongest guy is going to stay, and then
I understand, but I asked Niaz, and Niaz said that, you know, they are pulling a guy from their own category, and then while the guy, like light guys, also pulling best guys in their category. Like if you pull Bojidar versus Hamza, they will kill each other too, you know, unless, you know. So, I mean, I don't think that there is a big difference about this, you know.
If do you think that for video material, it's awesome? Because I think there would be more great matches.
Do you think that a 75 kilo guy can win the everything, you think, Janis, or very hard?
That 75 kilo guy should be level above all other 75 and lower class guys.
Stay fresh.
He needs to be as strong as 90 kilo guy. Then he has a chance.
And he have to be lucky that all those heavyweights are tied before. Then it's possible, but of course not really fresh against fresh. I have one more question for Sarah. If we're talking about women arm wrestling or girl arm wrestling, how much how you see that strength difference? What you think, like for example, you are 70 or 80 kilo, 75. If we compare you to 75, 80 kilo guy, men's class arm wrestling, what's that strength difference? What do you see? Is it like 70%, 80%, 50%?
Well, based on my own experience, because I've been recently, I was a heavy girl for many years recently, you know, and just because you're heavier and have a lot of fat doesn't make you stronger, you know. Quality matters. So if it's not the same. I see it's more common probably for females to carry fat, you know, and store fat, you know, in the body. But that's not going to make you stronger. Like if you know, so it's not the same for women and men in weight classes. I see it, you know, lightweight, for example, Esra from Turkey, you know, I think she have potential to beat a lot of people in the heavier weight classes because she's so damn good, you know. But
in
she's
Turkey,
a
she
small
beats everyone.
person.
In Turkey,
Exactly.
she beats everyone to the heavyweight. Yeah.
Incredible, you know. She's so
But
damn
the other thing
determined,
is,
and I love to follow her.
But Turkish girls above 60 kilo are not competitive anyways. Like you cannot find anyone close to medal when you are above 60 kilo. In the past, Nurjihan was, but Nurjihan is now 50 years old and she hasn't been trained at all. Esra can beat her right now. Yeah, but in her prime, I don't think that she could beat her.
Yeah. Well, that's a big difference, you know.
Another question.
Esra, but
but if we compare, I didn't get the answer. If we compare 70 class women and 70 class men arm wrestlers, what's in your opinion the strength difference? I just
You're
didn't
talking
hear that
about
answer.
the best ones.
Best ones, yeah. For example, world champion
1,
70 kilo, world champion 70 kilo men and women. What do you see? What's the strength difference? Is it like men class is 2 times stronger? Is it, for example, I can give you some examples. In a track and field, in athletics, we can see 100 meter men run 100 meters like under 10 seconds. Best women's run under 11 seconds. So it's the difference is less than 10%. In swimming, the difference is even less. It's like just maybe.
Well, running is not about like so much about the strength, like arm wrestling. It is not like a.
If it's 100-meter running, it's actually very much about strength. It's very much about strength. Swimming, it's less, but still in swimming, in short distance, it's just like 5-7% difference. In weightlifting,
do you think that it is same as like arm wrestling, the comparison, like 100 meter?
No, in weightlifting, the difference is a little bit more. It's already.
This is what I talk about.
The difference is like 20-30% in a weightlifting.
So, I think it's more than that. I think if they are lifting 100 kilo, and I think men is lifting 150 kilo or something, you know. No? You sure?
For example, super heavyweights, men's the difference is more. If we watch 2 weight categories, for example, like around 60, 65, 70 kilo, the difference is about 30%, I believe. But yeah. So what do you think about arm wrestling? Like could strongest women's in 70 kilo class, in 80 kilo class, could they beat best men arm wrestlers in 55, 60 kilo class?
Maybe if we're talking that low, but I don't think so, because the tendon for a man is just so much stronger with all y'all's hormones and everything. You know, it's just different. I remember Irina Makeva had a super match with when she was 70 kilo in Sweden 10 years ago. She had a super match with the Swedish champion 70 kilo senior man, and he very easily beat her.
Yeah, but it's 70
Irina
kilo.
was the best at the time.
But you are talking about the guy from Sweden. He probably wasn't top 10 in the world.
Yeah,
most likely. I don't know who he was, but
exactly. Exactly. Swedish champion. He's not even placing near top 10 in the world, you know.
Some of them. Like Niklas is there. Some strong guys are there. Johansson is 75 kilo.
But Irina very easily lost to this guy, and she was at the time the best female arm wrestler on the planet. But if we're talking 55 kilo, I still think the 55 kilo would beat the woman in arm wrestling on that high world level, you know. But I really don't know.
You mean to everyone? You mean everyone they can beat? Like 55 kilo best guy could beat every woman on the earth, the best 55 kilo, you think?
I think so. I think so.
Mm. Do you guys remember which class Irina Pool in 2007 was in Bulgaria?
2007,
65,
I think it was 70 kilo class.
60.
No, not
Irina Makeyeva.
65 or 70, I believe, not 60. Look.
No, she had a final match with Asen's wife, Veronica, in Bulgaria,
Irina?
2007, and she was
You
sick.
sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she was 60. I'm not sure, but I just remember seeing worldofarmwrestling.com video Veronica Bonkova
Because
or whatever her name is.
I remember that Irina was pulling with some of the 55 kilo senior Turkish guys that were making 4th place, 5th place, and I have seen her, beating them, but it doesn't mean that she beat them, in a fresh match or something. Maybe they beat her or she beat, but I don't know about it. But I'm just thinking 80 kilo Irina and 55 kilo. I don't see like early easy match. I don't see it. But this question is something, Janis, even you would have an opinion about it. Probably you would know as much as Sarah know. The only difference is Sarah is pulling with the guys, but never at the world level.
Yeah, it's of course it depends on who we're talking about. But I believe that if world best heavyweight women are really in a good shape and they are really top level. I'm not talking about, but if they are really good, well-trained athletes, they should beat very lightweight men arm wrestlers. That's what we see, for example, in other strength sports. In weightlifting, super heavyweight women weightlifters
lift more than 55
they lift more than very lightweight men's. So that's give me some about the strength level.
Raymond, you can check the phone at the same time. Can you check the heavyweight woman, how much she lifts total?
I just checked. So the difference is like, I'm looking at weightlifting. So it's snatch. So for men's record, 56 kilos, world record is 138 kilos. For women's 58 kilos is 110. And basically going a little bit up, kilo. It increases more and more and more. And if we look
57, 55 kilos, the difference is just how much? Less than 20%.
Yeah.
So it's not so big.
And when you go up, the
about
super
25%,
heavyweight,
I think.
Heavyweight, 216 for men and 151 for women. So it's
in
more
snatch.
Than
in a clean and jerk. I think 186 is a woman world record in a clean and jerk for heavyweight.
Okay, I will tell you something. You said 186 kilo, and Naim Süleymanoglu was 60 kilo. He lifted 190 kilo.
Yeah.
So he lifted more than the super heavyweight while he was 60 kilo.
Yeah, but he again, he was so incredible. I don't know if we have seen so incredible woman super heavyweight weightlifter.
I think that
he
usually
was out of this world. He was lifting three his own weights and more.
A little bit more than that. Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah.
So my answer is that strongest, biggest, and best women arm wrestlers should have chance to win against.
I think there is a difference too, Janis. There is a difference too. I think that woman's creation about the hand and wrist joint is a little bit more, how to say, sensitive. You understand? They are like, how to say, like man has the real wrist. Usually you see women, they are like finger to finger pulling each other. That one of the reasons that, I like the way Sarah pulls is because she pulls with the, wrist, she's not going, I mean, of course, even we can go finger to finger, but 90% of the girls, if they are top rolling, they end up like this. But while, Sarah is just doing a full hand top roll, so woman is created kind of, I don't want to say weaker because I know that girls from Sweden will kill me, but they are, how to say, help me.
I will say a little bit more from the scientific part. If we watch or compare women's and men's, for example, then women's bone density is at her best age of 20, 25 is about same what men have at age of 75, 80. So it's genetically, women want to be strong, but actually nature is nature. So women never will have such a strong. It's average. It's average.
Yeah.
Never will have such
this is
strong
what I try to say.
joints,
With
bones,
weightlifting, I think that the wrist joint doesn't get so much involved with what they are doing. They are like
but
more
other
like
joints get. So it's anyway.
but I think that their hand joint, wrist joint, is a little bit sensitive. You know, they are not like, you know, this. I don't see them. You know, because this is what I see. And but when you do weightlifting, it is more like, you know, like horsepower. You know, just like not so much the hand. So I think that even 55-kilo man, maybe they may not have the arm strength or the pressure of the heavyweight woman, but the hand and wrist, they can still have the power of the, maybe even more than the super heavyweight girl, you know, about the hand and wrist strength. This is what I see.
Yeah, that's your opinion, but I still believe that, for example, Irina, Sarah, Egle, and then some other best arm wrestlers definitely had a chance to win against lightweight or featherweight men arm wrestlers.
Possible. I'm just saying that, you know, when you gain weight, the weight increase in your bicep, lat, and everything, you understand? But the hand strength is not getting, like, if your bicep strength is getting like 20% more, you are heavier. The hand is not getting really that much, the hand strength. I mean, it's still getting stronger. So maybe they will have like smaller arms, but the hand power, finger power, I don't know.
Look at, for example, Egle's hand size. She's like, if against 50-kilo arm wrestler, man, she would just like with her palm and wrist. And,
the size and
never
power.
Say about Egle like weak hand.
But the size and Egle is one of the exceptions, as we mentioned already.
Just like
but you know, size and power, not always the same thing. You know, my fingers are small. You know, like I will say something. People who knows me will agree. If you ask, maybe Travis will agree, Rambet will agree. You know, Michael Todd will agree. But those unknown guys, you know, they will not agree. But maybe I had the pound for pound strongest hand in my prime. When I was like 60, 65, I had very strong hands.
Yeah.
But what I'm just saying that at that time, I was doing the weight with my hand, like finger or wrist or something. Like I am now 91 kilo. At that time I was doing heavier. So the reason that I am not doing any heavier now, probably I'm not healthy, injuries, you know, there's the tendons and problems, you know, but I still had the same power with the hands, you know. Okay. Back to Sarah.
You have to move on from this one.
What do you think about all this, Sarah?
I think it's great.
The guests, and then we are.
No, I feel the passion. You know, I love it. I can listen to you all day.
Yeah, but some people, they don't understand. Like today, I asked Krasimir, when we exchange opinions, like, do you get bothered? He said, no, he enjoys so much. You know, even we don't disagree. Yeah. I know this is a guy that knows what he's talking about. Janis knows what he's talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Even there is a disagreement, you know, it doesn't bother us as long as we don't, you know, say that you're wrong, you're wrong, you know. Yeah. But they enjoy.
We are sharing our opinions. That's true, and that's how we're learning. Yes. That's our experience.
So, Sarah, tell me how big your bicep is.
No, it's
Show me. Show me the other one, the non-injured one.
It's a difference between right and left.
This is worse. Yeah, this is left. See, I never have a good flex from the inside. My left is bigger, but you can't see. It's never growing. You know, I don't know why. But it's strong. That's what's important.
Yeah. Exactly. What's your best general strength records or lifts? How much you have deadlift? How much you have benched? Because I have seen you doing it a lot.
Yes. Okay, so my best deadlift is 182 kilo. My best bench press is 109 kilo. And my best squat is 158 kilo, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Those are good numbers. Those are
Yeah.
good numbers.
But I never was serious. I only did it because of fun. You know, I never competed in it or anything. Just
What
fun.
about pull-up strength, like reps or maybe
yeah.
some extra weight?
Okay,
Like
yeah.
I've seen you doing as well.
Right. Yeah, my one max would be like with 80 kilo right now. I can pull myself up one time with 50 kilo.
Extra
that
50,
would be like
extra 50 kilo on belt.
Yes.
Of like overgrip or undergrip.
No.
Parallel.
Supinated.
Yeah, it's like
Supinated.
under
Bicep.
So biceps.
Bicep, yeah.
Yeah.
Pull up, yeah.
50 kilo extra.
Chin up.
That's chin up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Chin up.
Did you say
Yeah.
50 or 15?
0. 50.
50. Wow.
Yeah,
But did you do
yeah.
full motion?
Oh yeah. All relaxed
Wow.
and
For a woman, it's incredible. Many of the men cannot do. Right now, I cannot do such thing.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
You just Ray, you are just fat. So excuse me, but
What is that? What did you say?
he's just too heavy to lift him up. So it's if you add extra kilo, it's too much.
So much.
Janis, have you tried one arm pull up with extra weight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have hold 20 kilo and on a tank, you know, the pipe. I did one arm pull up there with 20 kilo extra.
Incredible. That's my dream, but I never was even near to do a one arm.
If you do, it's just a question of strength. If you're doing 50, when you will be able to do 70 or 75, then you will start to do one arm.
I started doing like this,
Yeah,
and then
I can do
here,
that. Yeah.
and then here, and then here, and then at the end I was able to do it.
Oh, cool. All right, that's what I'm gonna try. Yes.
How about instead of pulling, can you pull with two hands and stay up there?
Static holds?
Static?
Not for long. Maybe only like 2-3 seconds. But not control for a long time. No. I don't know why. It's crazy. It's frustrating, you know, because.
Why?
Maybe
Pull up is for arm wrestlers.
Give
One
it
arm
more
pull
time.
up is for arm wrestlers.
I know, but I can't do it.
I'm sure that if you would try, you would do it.
I haven't seen many girl arm wrestlers who can do one arm pull ups. I don't know. Maybe there are.
I have
some,
never.
but I don't know. Yeah.
But
Now
even
we're gonna
just
see
staying up,
them. Now we're gonna see them.
just staying up there 10, 15 seconds up there, 10, 15 seconds. If Sarah stays there, wow, it will be amazing.
All right, well, now I need to
go and try it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. After 30 minutes, you will go to training to gym and you'll.
Okay.
I think,
oh my god.
Janis, she can't do. I think she cannot do. She doesn't have the passion for it, and she's not strong enough.
Engin, oh my god.
No, I'm serious.
Beat you. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm far away. No, it's my honest opinion. You cannot.
Really?
We have to check Instagram page later.
Now you want to kill me. Now you want to kill me, but when you do it, you will thank me. It's okay. I can handle.
And after 2 hours, check Sarah Instagram page, and you will see it like
Maybe not that early, but 2 months. She can. No, she cannot.
All right.
No, I'm serious.
I'm writing it down. No, I'm writing it down. 2 months from
Okay,
today.
when you come Turkey, if you do it before that time, but when you film it, just please show me your feet. I don't want you to cheat, you know, like sitting on a chair or something and waiting up there, you know. I don't want that.
Engin, tell her some more what she cannot do, and Sarah, you just write it down. You write it down.
Okay. When you come to Turkey, if you do it before you come to Turkey, and okay, it's against our culture to let the woman pay for the restaurant, but what can we do about that? I cannot. Okay. Okay. What I will do? You're gonna wear. Engin was right about it, shirt, and I will wear a shirt that, you know, never bet against Sarah shirt for 1 week.
We are talking about static hold.
Or pull-up.
Static hold.
Pull-up. No,
Pull up,
pull-up.
static hold for 15 seconds. No, she cannot do that. I cannot.
Pull up. It's a little bit more time. We will start with static hold. So 15
Okay.
seconds.
15 seconds. You guys are witness, right? 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You cannot hold yourself
I
up.
would say 10 is enough for t-shirt. 10 is enough for such.
No. I'm gonna wear the t-shirt. Who the hell are you that you tell me 10 is enough? Come on.
I write it down. It's game on, boys. I'm telling you.
Yeah. No matter where you write, it is. You cannot do it, but it's okay. It's okay. You would never be upset to put Engin Terzi shirt on you. I'm sure
Engin was right.
Yeah. But Engin, can you still do it? Can you still?
No. Since my surgery, I couldn't do even one time since 2001.
Not even static? Not even statics?
I don't want to even try. It hurts. I just put some weight, maximum I did since that time. I think 60 kilo I put in 2003 and did pull up. And before Malaysia, I put, I think, 45 kilo. That's all. And it wasn't even full motion. It was like this much. If I pass the half motion, I feel like it's going to be broken, Before it wasn't like this. Before it was, okay, better focus on Sarah. She looks very upset. But you can't do it. I'm sorry. Yeah. I will order the t-shirt.
Okay, Sarah.
Thank you for the motivation.
Yeah, I think after 20 minutes you have to leave for training, for workout. What maybe you would like to say to arm wrestling fans, to arm wrestling world, some message or
all the little girls who want to be like Sarah Backman when they grow up.
Well, just be obsessed. That works for me. You gotta want it more than anything else, really. Because that's what's gonna make you sacrifice and put you on the right path for success. So and believe in yourself, really, too. Believe in yourself.
And you can't become a great one by seeing arm wrestling as a hobby. You really need to sacrifice, as Sarah said. They just come. I see people like they enter. They are like, okay, I'm gonna arm wrestle. So what am I gonna gain? For that. They are like asking for money and this. That mindset. I always say that. You need to have desire to become the number one best. And the money or the other things can be a bonus only. It cannot be. I don't think that anyone who starts arm wrestling because of money or something, they don't have the love enough to become a best anyways. This is what I believe.
Exactly. No, you find a way to make it work. Just everything is around this. Like this, for example, this training today. What I eat 2 hours ago is for this, and what it's how I rested yesterday to be fresh for this. But I trained what I did on Friday because it's all together, the sacrifices. And I was invited to a party yesterday, but no, I didn't because I had training today. No, you gotta.
Why do you think that I would want to train you?
Gotta do.
That this is why I wanted to train you because you're professional. I have the 65 kilo world champion last year, Yusuf. He was 7th at the Europeans. He is far away, other side from Turkey. He came here to train. He stayed here 3 months. He is so respectful and he trusts me so much. If I tell him that every day he had to stay on 1 feet for 1 hour to become the best, he would believe me and do it,
Yeah.
When you believe in your trainer, you understand, that much, and do everything he says, and then what can you ask for more? And the last question is, what size of shirt do you wear?
Medium or large if it's
if she was confident about herself, she would never give me that number. She would never tell me the size. You know what it means? She has doubt. She doesn't believe in herself. She told me that actually. I was expecting her to say that you will never need my shirt size. You should say that. Engin, you would never need my t-shirt size. But you said it. Yeah, you already lost.
That's how we're gonna finish it. That's how we're gonna finish it.
Yeah. Let her say the last word. Let us tell her the last word because she wants to answer what I said.
You're waiting for me.
Yeah. Because I told you that you gave me the size of the t-shirt. It means that you don't believe in yourself. So if you have something to say, say it.
Ask him.
No, I don't have anything to say.
Ask
I very
his
believe in
shirt
myself,
size.
but I also believe I very proudly to wear anything saying Engin. So like you said before, win-win.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
being
Sarah.
our guest.
Thank you.